on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another episode of Chaos right here for you guys on the channel. Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe as well, and turn on those post notifications. Big up to the panel. Man like Football Matrix, Barca Volumes, Warrior Cooler, Omar BYT, Dally FC, and man like End the Stream Dave. Make sure to subscribe to everyone that's on the channel.
Bro. He's got right?
Their links will be in the description, so you can go click on that, or you will see it on screen the entire time. But yo, what's good, guys?
Takes are making sense now, Dave. Takes are making sense now, mate.
My guy, yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Listen, we've been in the group chat. My guy, I just see him with the wine over. I'm like, well, put the wine down, man.
We have 4 Barca fans here and 3 Madridistas.
Well, first of all, let me say something. First and foremost, congratulations to Real Madrid. First time back, debuted at the Santiago Bernabeu since 2018. Last time I checked, they haven't had a debut since 2018. I think the two Pichichi contenders this year are probably going to be Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. So I'm sorry, Mbappe and Lamine Yamal. So to me, both start up with 1 goal the first game. Well, congratulations to Lamine and congratulations to Mbappe.
Of course, man.
3-point collectors, Mawada. 3-point collectors.
10 penalties last season. He picked up right where he left off last season.
So I'm definitely, man. Listen, from the spot, man, he's definitely more. You can see he's getting more and more comfortable now. He's always waiting for those chances in the box. He always knows, man. The penalty.
We know Mbappe
will get there very, very soon, and we are not surprised by it, man. It is what it is. But listen, happy to be here. Last week I was here on Monday. I couldn't stay for long because I was too busy. But listen, we are back, and we know La Liga is back, so we got a lot to talk about, right? Barcelona cooking, right? We did well in the opening game, right? We did what we did most, what champions do, right? We started in style. Some teams are struggling against low blocks. We are out here showing people how you break low blocks. It is what it is, man. Happy to be here once again, man. Big up to the chat and big up to the
Vamos. Anyways, as you guys can see by how we started this show, let me tell you something. This group chat that we have, yo, if the group chat was broadcasted, it's literally chaos. And obviously, everybody here has a lot of energy because they were literally arguing before I hit go live. So, look, this should be a great show, right? Make sure you guys are in the chat letting us know what you think about any of the topics that we get into. And like I said, support everybody that's up here on the panel. They have their channels as well. But let's not even waste time, right?
Yes,
because we do have to look ahead at the games this weekend. But before we even do that, we didn't get a chance to speak about Real Madrid versus Osasuna because that game was on Tuesday. Now, we all saw it was a 1-0 win. Real Madrid did not play the best.
Shit, bro.
So I'll open it up.
Bro.
Go ahead,
man. Just call it out, man. It was shit. It was absolute. Bro, you know what it is, right? You know what it is? It's easy for people to say, oh, Barcelona, you're hating. Bro, I sat there, bro, watching that game. And I'm not even joking when I say this, Will. If I didn't have such an active chat, and big up to all the people who were in my chat that day watching when I was doing the watch along, because you guys were the reason why I didn't sleep during that watch along, bro. That watch along was boring. I was literally sitting there watching one team with the ball trying to break a low block, right? I'm looking, man, like Vinicius getting locked up by Boyomo. Who the hell is that guy? Like, bro, who the F is that guy?
I can pocket Vini right now, Baba.
Right?
I can
Rozier, Valentin Rozier, right? He was getting locked up, man. Man like Carreras, bro. Carreras was doing more in that left wing position than Vinicius, bro. Vinicius was trying so hard to right the box. Instead of releasing the ball, he's out here, can't even dribble past the player when he's in the box, going down, complaining, whining like a little bitch, like he was doing last season, right? Mbappe, bro. He was anonymous. Brahim Diaz, he was even worse. Like at least
Mbappe was cooking, bro. What are you talking about? Mbappe was cooking, man. Mbappe was cooking, bro. Come on, man.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not hearing no Mbappe was cooking what? Man, what was he cooking, bro? What?
You gotta take the glasses off, mate.
No. Listen, the glasses were off. Okay, bro. The glasses were off.
Mbappe was decent. He was nothing expected.
Arda Güler, bro.
He was decent.
Where was he, bro?
Mbappe was the only one.
Arda was good.
Where was Arda Güler, bro? Right?
Yeah,
listen,
I
told you guys. That's my question mark going into the season for Real Madrid. Arda Güler.
He won the game, man.
How bad is your attack? How bad is your attack that man like Den Huijsen, bro, was your best attacking threat? My guy is a defender, and he was your best attacking threat, bro. And then Militao, bro, taking shots, bro.
Royce.
Down to the game from open play. It came from Eden Militao, bro. And then
is this you trying to cook, Omar? Because I'm very confused on like what this is right now. This is shit.
You had a pen.
You're telling me Mbappe was.
You had, hold on.
You said Mbappe.
You didn't watch the game then.
You had a pen. You scored. Listen, you had a pen. You scored the goal, right? Usually when the team scores, it opens the floodgates because now the confidence should be up. But nothing changed. You guys were still
because they didn't want to push
down, and this is Osasuna we're talking about.
Wait, I do have a question.
Osasuna away. Respectfully, bro, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I'm gonna hand out to the people.
Can't listen,
bro. Osasuna are notorious for being shit away from home. They do all their work at their home stadium. That's how they stay in the league, right? Away from home, they are absolutely putrid, but they had one of the worst away records, and you still struggle against them, bro. And you guys are playing Oviedo this weekend.
We won,
bro. And all I've been hearing from you, Will, because I'm talking to you, Will, right? Because you were the one that was hyping up this team and hyping up Alonso, bro. Listen, bro. I'm watching the next 3 games, Real Madrid games, just like Dave. Because Dave said that if this guy doesn't perform next 3 games, he's gonna be Alonso out. I'm watching it.
Anyway,
keep watching, my brother. Keep watching.
No. I'm not. You trying to mute me, bro? You're not gonna silence me, bro.
You've been talking for 2 minutes. It's a panel show.
Nah, because you know what it is. Because when I try to speak. No, because when I try to speak, everybody's always trying to interrupt me. So I'm like, fuck no, I'm not letting that happen today. I'm over talking everybody if I got
10 minutes uninterrupted, bro.
Just mute everyone.
Yeah. One positive thing that Real Madrid can get away with this first half, at least the first 30 minutes, I think the pressing was way better.
Yeah, it's the only thing was
last
pressing,
season. Last season. But it was so, I don't know, my eyes were hurting. Real Madrid trying to break that low block, man. I'm seeing Dean Huijsen and Eder Militao taking shots from almost the halfway line. What are we doing now?
That's the truth.
Why not? Why not try test the keeper, bro? If nobody else is doing anything,
one thing. Let me know it's my turn.
One thing.
I need to say something here. Wait a second.
Let me
you
know
have
my
literally
turn.
Rodrygo.
When all our defenders are actually
before we're
shooting
letting all
outside
the
the box, you know
Barca
you got
fans
problems, bro.
bark, my brother, let me speak as well.
You guys have literally Rodrygo sitting on the bench who can easily.
My brother, why you worry about our player so much? Can you answer this question? Do you have a crush on him, my brother? Do you want his autograph or something? Should I fix his number for you? That's suspect a bit.
Hey, wait,
look.
I gotta be objective. Come on.
My brother, I want to speak about the game. Let me speak about the game.
Go ahead, Matrix.
Look, of course, very lackluster performance from the team. We went to the game with so much expectation. I thought that we will finally see some improvements because I saw improvements during the Club World Cup. So I thought that we will play the football that we played during the Club World Cup. But again, I think that the mistake that Xabi Alonso did was to start with 4 at the back. Every game we have played with Xabi Alonso and we had 4 at the back, we have had poor performances. And that's the honest truth. Every time we played with 3 at the back, we played much better football. Once again, I'm not going to overreact so much now that I have calmed down. We collected the 3 points. Not all victories in the 38 games going to be pretty. You're going to have scrappy games. At the end of the day, we collected the 3 points. We can't be stuck in the past and just be stuck in negativity. The games are coming at us thick and quickly. Already in 3 days, in 2-3 days, we're going to play our next game. Well, we have to focus on Oviedo. What happened is what happened. We collected the 3 points. Now let's focus on Real Oviedo, and that's it.
Look, Will. All right, let me say something. All right, so I told you, well, you've been saying all week, I've been watching your videos religiously, so I know what you've been saying in your channel about this game. You say, no, but the low block and the team plays you with the low block. Is this going to happen? This is going to happen. But the fact of the matter is you guys had 70% possession on the ball. You could not create. There's no creativity. It's the same way. And I told you last show, my biggest thing why I'm not worried about this Madrid is there's no creativity. No one's creating. I said, maybe Arda could be that player, but is he going to bring it every single game? This is the game where your creative midfielder needs to do something about the low block. He needs to do something. And in reality is like if you have, your players like Dean and Militao taking shots from like 30 plus yards, and those are basically the better options you had. I thought this game was going to be broken it was screaming. This game was screaming a banger from Valverde. I just knew it was coming. I'm like, dude, I know it's coming because every time there's a low block, Valverde's coming to save this team, and he wasn't there. He didn't show up. Also, Arda Güler didn't show up. I thought that, no, Vinicius Jr., absolutely terrible. Today, he was running into defenders, bro.
Old news.
He was literally running in. Like, he tried his move, and then he was, like, running into the defender, like, literally. Like, the defender would just stand in there and just, like, wait for him to just, crash into the wall like that, man. It's absolutely terrible. And you know what? What I will say, dude, about Mbappe, Mbappe is your best player. As a matter of fact, I've called this season Mbappe will be Pichichi this season, most likely. He's probably going to score maybe 38, 40 goals this season, maybe. I'm not sure. But what I am sure of, he's probably going to be the best player. So, in my opinion, Real Madrid has to do something radical for them to actually change facts right now as we speak. Because if you think that Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. are going to work, it doesn't work. You know what else doesn't work? Having your best player play out of position. Mbappe is not a 9. He can score more than 30-plus goals this season playing as a left wing. He can do that. But you have him playing that 9. The best player in this game was Mbappe on the right flank. Maneuvering players around, did in Lucas Vázquez style, cuts inside, waits for the contact, goes down, penalty, boom, that's a goal. But that was not him playing a 9. That's him going, dropping back, 1v1, just like he likes it, to play into space. But he can't do that if you have him as a 9. And Rodrygo, man, what the freaking hell is going on with Rodrygo? The fact that Rodrygo is not playing in this Madrid team is a huge question mark, because you have your best player, not your best player, but you have one of your best players in the bench while you're struggling. If you're, one thing is to be winning the game and you want to make a point that you want to just leave him on the bench or whatever, you want to make a statement or whatever, you want to send a message, that's fine. But you have him in the bench when you're struggling to break the low block. There's no creativity. Rodrygo would have been a player who would have done something about it. As soon as Mastantuono came in, he can do those give and goes. He's so good on the ball. You can see the difference. Rodrygo is exactly that for Real Madrid, and he's not doing it because they're not bringing him in.
I feel like
you know
there's
what?
Too many overreactions.
Why does Barca fans talk so much about Rodrygo? This is what I want to know.
No, don't do that, Matrix.
Let me finish with this.
Don't do that,
Hold on. I'm done. Okay, so I'm just gonna say one more thing. You told me, Will, Xabi Alonso's tactics are so amazing. They're so incredible. Well, guess what? He brought in Gonzalo Garcia, and he put him as a left wing. He put him on the left. What are you doing? He's the typical 9 that you need. You put Mbappe on the left. Why is Mbappe not playing on the left? Dude, if I was a Madrid fan, I would be screaming, what the hell is going on? Why isn't Garcia playing the 9 and Mbappe playing as a left wing? I don't understand you. There's no.
Dave will do that for you. Dave will do that for you. Don't worry about it.
Man, I'll do many things, mate. I'll do many things. Pause. I'll criticize. Yeah.
Go ahead.
If I want to blow, I'll effing blow. Yeah. This is the situation. Yeah, because the whole team, from start to finish. And you know what? I've actually got to mention something, and everybody in the chat can see it. Yeah. And I mentioned it earlier in the group chat. There was a video addressed, and I didn't even know it was actually out. I only watch it. Yeah, man, like. Big Faisal, this guy, calls me out in particular. He calls me out in particular in a video, and I've got to say something about it. I'm going to make a response video to it because I didn't even watch it. I didn't even know it was about. And then this guy is calling these Real Madrid fans on YouTube talking about free games or out or something like that. I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
What? Are you crazy or something? Like this guy, literally.
What did he say?
This guy said... This guy,
an indirect attack at Dave.
He said basically there are YouTubers out there saying, there's people are saying, I want to see Alonso if he doesn't perform in 3 games, he's out of the club. I didn't say that in particular. What I said is I'm going to give him the first 3 games to understand what he's about, and I'm going to give him the first 10 games also until the Clasico. Yeah. So he's trying to say now in the Osasuna game, after he went on a ranting video himself. After the game, saying it's the same old Madrid. Bro, this guy saying, there are improvements. The defense is improved. The press is improved. When you have Osasuna camped in the box, What kind of improvement is that? That is basically they are just basically sitting back. You're basically the team that has to break us down. So it's the same as Ancelotti. Ancelotti had the same problem last year. What's the actual difference? There is no difference. So let me tell you something, yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah.
Come on.
Let me tell you something about this guy, mate. This guy, yeah, man like Faisal, yeah. What his problem is, yeah. He, and we were talking about it earlier as well. Will he started a podcast with managing Madrid, yeah, the guy that makes his YouTube channel into an OF account. Yeah, essentially paying memberships for everything. Yeah, this guy wants memberships for all these videos or something, mate. The guy is like a Joe now, or you can't watch this content, bro. Are you high, mate? Do you want to start showing your body off or something? Yeah, to these.
Why are you talking
fans
about him, bro?
Yeah,
exclusive content.
Exclusive content. Exclusive context.
Hit the link, brother, for exclusive content.
Exactly. Hit the link for exclusive content. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Why are we talking about the game, though? Why are we talking about the game?
No. Yeah.
I know. Listen, man. They want to get something off his chest, man.
That managing Madrid, yeah. That actual club ploy, that actual fool right there, yeah. The one who wants to get tidy and cozy with the club with his VIP passes, going to all the backstage things. Oh, let me go and get a press conference. Stop this guy, mate. This guy, yeah, said that he's interested to see Xabi Alonso unlock Vinny. What? Lock him in the defense, mate. Unlock him where? Unlock him out of the bloody club, mate. Get his padlock, mate. Chain him up, yeah, and then throw away the key, and then throw him into somewhere in Saudi Arabia because I don't
favelas.
Yeah? The favelas, exactly, yeah. This guy, these two guys, yeah. I swear on my life, yeah. That Madrid Weekly podcast was just this about the Osasuna game. I don't even care, bro, what they said, yeah. What I'm saying is that I'm giving Alonso 10 games to prove himself. If he doesn't prove himself, he can fuck off out of this club. I swear on my life, yeah?
If I wanted to blow, I'll fucking blow. You understand me?
Exactly that.
There we go. Yo, man,
W timing.
You know what Faisal said?
How long have you been holding that one, Will?
Yeah, he's been holding it.
I was gonna let it rip, but I was like, "Now let me just wait. Let me wait."
Now wait for the right moment.
Let me say something. I'm gonna say something for 1 minute. Yeah.
Go ahead.
This Faisal guy, I'm making a response video to him. Yeah, I'm making a response video to him. Yeah, I've already made it today. Yeah, I'm putting it out. Yeah, watch this space because the situation is that these guys, yeah, they are the typical flip flops. This, that. Oh, Real Madrid play well. I can see before the season starts, yeah, that Real Madrid are not up to scratch to compete with Barcelona. I know they're not up to scratch. Yeah. So for me, if Alonso can prove himself over the next 10 games, then potentially he can win La Liga. That Osasuna game was a typical demonstration of why Real Madrid at the moment are not up to the actual standard that we want them to be to compete for the trophies. Until I see that, then I can believe it. I want to believe it. I want to, yeah? Faisal said, oh, management takes time. Oh, a manager coming into the squad takes time. Huh? Tell me that, yeah? After Hansi Flick went to bloody Barcelona last year and flipping won a domestic treble. Oh, management takes time, does it?
Oh, my God.
Does it take time? I mean, Real Madrid and
yeah,
Barcelona, everybody flip-flopping at the top of the table. Yeah, but at the end of the day, there's a typical team that has a momentum and is playing good football. When he asks, hey, Omar, mate, I didn't expect you to do that, mate, in the middle of the street.
Yo.
What happened?
I pressed the button.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah. So yeah, the people that want to get all the people that want to get all cozy with the club.
The best moment of this show, the history of this show, bro.
My brother, all the fans. Oh my! Exclusive content, my brother.
Hey, I didn't expect you to do that to Madrid, bro.
Guys, I pressed the button and then I took off. I don't know what happened. I pressed the button and I don't know. I pressed
They do that all the time after the game. Don't worry.
Okay,
Yo,
but
Dave,
the last thing.
Omar heard you say
sorry, Will.
And he thought to give us a sneak peek live
Exactly.
on
Yeah.
No. Wait, listen, man.
Last thing is, yeah, that Osasuna game.
We don't do that here, man.
Last thing before somebody wants to jump in. Sorry.
Apologies, guys. Sorry about that, guys.
The Osasuna game, yeah, showed a demonstration of why Real Madrid are not quite there yet. Trying to break a low block down is so difficult Yeah, and La Liga teams, they're going to consistently do that time and time again. Yeah, La Liga teams are now becoming the league where a lot of the smaller clubs now are saying, okay, Real Madrid, Barcelona, here's a low block. Let me try and just bring it on. That's what it is. So for people to call me out and say, oh, people are overreacting. I'm not overreacting. All I said after the Osasuna game was that we played shit. We played shit. Yeah, and it's serious, bruv. Yeah. So managing Madrid, managing Madrid, Faisal, they can all hold that. Yeah, essentially. Yeah. If managing Madrid wants to start an OnlyFans account, he can. If Omar wants to start an OnlyFans account, he can, bruv.
No, real quick, Valley. By the way, Valley, bro, talk to me about like what you saw during that Osasuna match.
I'm struggling to breathe. Sorry, that Omar thing just took me out, man.
So
I'm sorry.
No super chats on that, Will. No super chats on that.
Faisal's not a true Madridista. I tell you that right now, yeah. He's not. This coming here, he's not a true Madridista, yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah. Madridista means that you support Real Madrid, yeah. You support Real Madrid, yeah. I have it ingrained in my bloodstream. My whole family supports this fucking club, yeah? So anybody who gets into his fucking comment section and say that I'm not a Real Madrid fan can all go and suck it big time. I swear down, yeah?
No, pause.
Hold it.
Pause, my brother, yeah?
I swear down, yeah?
That.
Because, I'm a fake Madrid fan. Oh, I'm a Barcelona fan in disguise. From where, bro? From where though?
You definitely are.
No, Dave, you are.
No. Listen, I'm not letting this. I'm not gonna let this guy. You guys need to stop this. You guys need to stop doing this, bro.
I'm getting out the albums.
Dave is a Madridista, bro. This guy's been supporting Madrid for over 30 years, man. Come on, guys.
Nobody's
some of his
if
takes.
Dave is a Madrid fan.
Nowhere near as true
Agree that align with other Madrid fans. That's not the case.
No.
Everyone has different opinions.
Dave, be honest, Dave. Just be real.
God.
You do praise Barcelona excessively. Come on, bro. Be honest.
Because they play better
Because
football.
he likes football. He likes football.
They play better football than us. I can admit that.
You are,
my brother.
When you are a football fan, you can please ride or die, bro.
Why are you answering for Dave?
No, not the same, bro. Listen, you think if Madrid do the right things, I don't give credit to Madrid. But this is the thing.
I said Omar. I said Dave.
Real Madrid play worse football than Barcelona.
And we win more trophies.
No, we do right now. I agree with Dave here. Right now, they are better than us.
Barca have always played better football than us.
Well, I could accuse you of just being.
That's a fact.
How many people come at you for being?
Hold on, Omar. Just 1 second. So why is it a problem now? Barcelona, since 14-15 season when I started, I have maybe one season. I can say Real Madrid have played better football.
We're talking about better football. We're not talking about who wins most trophies.
Hold on.
That's what I just said.
But that's the thing. What is Dave saying? Dave is saying right now who's playing the best football right now. He's saying it's Barca.
Madrid shit, Barca good. That's what Dave is saying.
Would you agree that right now? Hold on, Will. Wouldn't you agree? And this is to the Madrid fans, right? Would you agree that right now you guys are not playing at your best? Right now.
No, yes. But
that's the thing. That's why he's criticizing, because you're not playing at your best. Because at your best, you guys are better than where you are now.
Will is saying that.
Okay, let's let the other guy speak, man.
Hold on, wait. Just 1 second. So my issue with the way Dave talks about Madrid, and I've told Dave this, is that the guy acts as if we're Manchester United. Like once great and now just completely mudded, right? The way that Dave talks about Real Madrid, you would think we haven't won a La Liga, a UCL in the last decade, right? So then this is where I always say to Dave, I think it's a bit over the top because we're not a shit or finished club. So this is
has to calm down a bit. Dave has to calm down a bit. Like I understand his frustration.
But you know what? I can understand
I'm frustrated too, but you need to calm down a bit, Baba.
He just sees the concerns at the club, bro. That's really it, and he's just worried about Real Madrid not winning.
Because I'm accused of doing the same thing. That's the thing, bro.
For every single thing.
But Will, I get it. Because here's the thing, Will. I get accused of the same thing by my own fans.
Get the fuck out of it. No, you don't.
No, I am. Am I lying, Barca? When we do it, how many times do people always critical?
I'm gonna take off that shirt again.
Because I'm always critical even when we win. People say I'm always overcritical of the club even when we win, bro.
Well, Omar is more critical than I would be.
I see.
That's the thing, bro.
Omar is a little bit more critical than I am.
Because when you call the little things, right, and that's the thing, they're little things. Whenever I even sit down and say, well, we played well, but I don't like this and this, and I hope this is improved, people are like, oh, you're never satisfied.
Bro.
Like,
You always be saying hating. Like, shut up.
Omar, I swear you are nowhere near Dave, my
But that's
brother.
getting
You
off
are
the
nowhere
point.
near Dave.
Yeah.
Dave is
By the way,
in his
Dally,
own
talk to me
category, my
about
brother.
what you saw against
Dally, go ahead,
Osasuna.
go ahead.
Yeah.
You think
Let's
that Madrid fans are overreacting, bro. Go ahead.
To a point. I think we can talk. There was only a couple positives. I thought Mbappe was good. I don't know what you were watching, Omar. I thought he was very good out there. Dean Howson looks amazing. On the second watch, Carreras looked very good too. Vinny has not been good for a long time. All of 2025, he's not been good. So this is nothing new. He needs to be more aggressive. The fact that Carreras can cut in and take a shot, but Vinny can't right now. I was watching Pedro Neto taking on right backs, and you would think Pedro Neto was a way better left winger today than what Vinny is.
He's better than Vinny.
You know what I mean? Right now, Neto's better. Rodrygo's not going to be playing until after the transfer window, in my opinion. I think they're keeping him on ice right now. If he's not playing after, like in September, then we'll see what happens. And then Xabi Alonso doesn't rate him. I just don't think that right now that they want to risk him even getting hurt. I would do it. I would be putting him in my starting 11. I said it in my video today. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Here's the thing. PSG, we all would probably say probably the best team in the world. Maybe the Barcelona fans would not say so.
Yeah, they are. No, they are.
Okay, well, should they be concerned because they only won 1-0 today and the last game?
Yeah.
And they struggled against a low block, 21 shots, only 2 big chances.
They struggled against
They underestimated their goalkeeper. I said it. The goalkeeper, for as good as they've been, the goalkeeper saved them in the Champions League. They wouldn't be that good without Donnarumma. And lo and behold,
games, they only won by a goal. That's another thing. They're not scoring like they were last season.
And
they're not being as scoring as they were last season so far.
I think you guys are missing the point that. Sorry, Jonas. Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, because me and Dally were talking in the group chat, and I was like, I think PSG are going to be a bit worse because in the Champions League, Donnarumma was the X factor, and that goalkeeper, right, Chevalier, he's rated, but he's looked up and down. But keep going, Dally.
He's not Donnarumma level.
What I was just saying though is just you look at how explosive that PSG was last season and stuff like that. And today, Barcola played, Dembele played, Dewey played, Ruiz played, Vitinha. It's not like they're scrubs out there too. And I don't think that PSG fans are concerned. You know, sometimes they did have a long preseason. You know what I mean? They got all the way to the final and stuff like that.
So you're saying the best player in the world didn't do anything today, huh?
Once again, man.
Mbappe didn't play today, so no.
He missed the penalty.
Pembappe?
If that's what you want to call him. I mean, we talked about Messi before and how he won the World Cup.
Vini is the best.
6 pens.
Vini, my brother.
6 pens he took.
Last season for Mbappe.
That's all good. It's all
good. But you know what it is, guys? My thoughts on the match is just that I feel like, and I know a lot of people in the chat and Real Madrid fans, they might even disagree with me. Vinny played bad. I know Vinny played bad, but the thing is, I feel like that in a way he was a bit of a scapegoat. He played trash, cool, but the midfield of Real Madrid didn't create anything. And against a low block, where's the midfield? So as much as people want to kill Vinicius, you got to look at the midfield of Valverde and Arda. They just didn't play their best game, bro. And Osasuna, they defended well, right?
And you guys need a number 8. They need a number, bro. That your team right now needs a number. You guys need. I'm not even kidding.
I think not having Jude out there. I think not having Camavinga out there.
Can I ask you a question, Will?
Wait, just 1 second. Finish your point, Jonas. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, no, I was gonna say I thought Dean Huijsen, bro. I can't lie. That guy, like, just by his side, he looks pretty good, bro. And then Trent, not really anything, bro. But I just thought the midfield, bro. I was like, it wasn't all Vinny. Like, I'm seeing everybody crash out on Vinny, Rodrygo off the bench. I was saying, Will, didn't I say, I was the first one to say, just let me see the first 3 games of La Liga if Alonso is going to play Rodrygo. I just want to see it. And that's crazy. Man like Eminem, Mastantuono is playing over Rodrygo. You know how
Slim
crazy
Shady.
that is?
Baller.
Bro.
Do you know why he played? Do you know why he played? Because they want to sell his T-shirts, isn't it?
Oh my God.
That's not true.
Yo, what are you talking
over Rodrygo? Over Rodrygo.
I love it, man. I love it.
So you don't think Perez is not saying to Xabi Alonso?
You think that Franco today is a bigger sale?
He wants to grow
Rodrygo.
in Argentina.
He's gonna sell a lot of shirts.
He'll sell a lot, but you think bigger than Rodrygo?
Like Franco
right now, yeah. Most people already have the Rodrygo shirt. Most people already have his shirt.
He wants to grow the market.
It's a new player. Dave has a point.
Look, can I just say this about the game? Look, I feel like despite the Real Madrid performance was absolutely horrendous. Look, I think people are going too harsh on them. Look, let Xabi Alonso get like 5 games or 10 games, then he might get
cooler.
Make your judgment then, because let's be honest, the preseason this guy he played against what's good Tyrol and what you say. A game against
Tyrol.
no one even saw.
Sounds like medication to me, Tyrol.
Come on, man, give the guy.
No, it sounds like a gas station.
Bro,
it sounds like medication.
No one knows them.
And you know what?
I just have a question. This is
another thing I will say also, right? It doesn't make sense to me because you guys remember during the day of the game, right? We heard the news of Vinny's like contract situation, like how it's stalled recently, right? With all of that happening, I don't know why Alonso would still choose to play Vinicius and he play like that, and Rodrygo, a player who could have actually changed the game, not get a few even 10 minutes in that game. And that's one thing for me, just outside of like being a Barca fan or watching that game, that's why I couldn't get, because I was like, bro, in a game where you guys actually were struggling with low blocks, I think that Rodrygo would have done an amazing job. But for me, him not playing that day, bro, I don't know, man.
Do you think it's more that Xabi Alonso doesn't rate him, or do you think that the club wants to sell him though?
Perez.
Guys, just 1 second, because we are going to talk about Rodrygo briefly. But Volume, ask your question, then let me grab Super, then we'll talk about Rodrygo.
So my question is this: do you think that Trent is going to be a starter this season? Because I rate Carvajal highly. When he went down with an injury, I said at the time, I had a TikTok, but I didn't have a YouTube. But at the time, I remember making a TikTok saying that Carvajal was the heart and soul of this team, and I thought that they missed a huge addition to this team, and literally the heart and soul, in my opinion. But the way I'm seeing a Trent, Carvajal came in the second half too. He looked a little better defensively. I think that Carvajal is better than Trent. So, do you guys, Madrid fans, do you guys think that Trent will be a starter by the end of the season? Or you think Carvajal, even being so old right now, because he's 34, 33, 34.
Trent will be a starter.
And still play better than Trent, in my opinion. So what do you guys think about that? And do you guys think that he might have a shot of, kind of winning the spot over here?
Look, I think Carvajal, if Carvajal can come back to his best form, I take Carvajal over Trent all day because he's the more complete wing back. He's the better wing back out there, both defensively, and I think he's very good offensively as well. Some of our most legendary goals has come from a Carvajal assist. So Carvajal is very good going forward too.
In my opinion, for the big Champions League game, you need Carvajal. In my opinion,
I think right now Trent would be a starter. Trent had a poor game versus Osasuna, but beside that, he was one of our best players in the Club World Cup. So I think Trent would keep his place for now. But for sure, they will rotate throughout the season. We will see.
Trent will keep his position. I think.
I believe Carvajal has a better chance of stopping Rafinha against us than
Xabi Alonso likes Trent because
wingback situation.
Creativity.
He can play a free at the back as well. Carvajal can't play a free at the back.
Dali, and then we move on. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think Carvajal is one of the most underrated players of all time. One of my favorite Real Madrid players ever. Yeah, I think he's he a part of every? He was in the starting 11 of every single Champions League that he's been here. 5,
yes.
Right? 6. I still think Trent starts. I rated what Carvajal was doing. That was a gruesome injury that he's still coming back from. I still don't think he's fully fit.
6,
but you can use
more
him.
Than Barca.
6. There you go. You can use him. You know what I mean? There might be times that we need him to be coming on because Trent's having a stinker out there and just can't be defensive at all. So that's what I think.
I think Carvajal is a good role and utility man for.
Yeah, it's a lot better than Vasquez as an option.
Real Madrid are 2-0 up, and Alonso wants to say, "Okay, cool, let's go a bit more defensive." Throwing Carvajal and then we'll defend all day for.
Mamara, this one is better than Vasquez, Dali. You see my water bottle.
So
this one is better than Vasquez as a right back.
Yeah, so what people have to realize is that this is a transitional year. This is Carvajal's last season at Real Madrid. It was supposed to be last season, but after he tore his ACL, we extended him like 20 minutes after that. So this is his last season. I think it's more so like the plan is for Trent to be out there mostly. But look,
we don't know though. Why should it be his last season, Carnage?
Second Matrix?
Why should it be his last season? If he plays good, we can.
You could do a 1-year extension, but that's it.
I mean, like maybe, but we know how like we do. Like when players get not everybody's gonna be like Modric and be here to
the over 30 rule at Real Madrid is still stands.
You get only 1 year. I know.
Let us know like what you guys are saying about the Osasuna match. Anything else that we were talking about? Let me grab these.
And Trent sells more T-shirts than Carvajal.
Let's see. So
that is true.
Big up Marcus says Miles Lewis Skelly has a Barca jersey. I don't get it.
I think he refers to Warrior. Looks like
dude. Hey, you know what's funny? I said that he looked like Mojica, and then somebody else said it in the chat in last show too.
Yeah, bro. He looks like
the same hairstyle as Mojica from Mallorca.
All right, big up Warrior, man.
Apparently, he cooked him in the first 5 minutes, and everyone was saying, "You look like you got cooked by Lamine Yamal." Everyone was spamming.
I do not look like. Big up to Romario that just put a super chat laughing. Yo, I appreciate that, bro.
Well, that super chat is from Omar taking his shirt off. I think that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
$5.99, my brother, a month.
I thought it would be hard eyes.
$4.99 can get you access to more from Omar.
OnlyFans 2.0. YouTube.
That's crazy, bro.
Big up to
Hey, and the pants will come off too.
Shirt off
hey.
for days. He took his shirt off.
Nah, Matrix, you actually
so funny, dude.
Nah, as soon as I mentioned managing Madrid, mate, making that OF account on his YouTube channel, Omar just went straight in. He's like, "Let me try it, bro."
Nah, he says, "If Real Madrid had Pedri instead of Bellingham, you'd be better." Yeah, but maybe we won't have a UCL. So I think I'll just.
No, you would have had.
You'd be complaining a lot less, bro.
I think. Yeah, I mean, but at least I would have the 15th Champions League. So
I ain't changing Jude for no one.
He didn't do nothing. Bellingham didn't win the all 15.
That was all Vinny.
Exactly, bro. The guy only won one,
he
bro.
was a big role.
This guy was only responsible for one, bro. Give me a sec.
And Pedri, how many Pedri has?
Bro, Pedri has the Euros, bro.
How many Champions League finals has Pedri played?
Did he even start? Did he even start?
I didn't sneeze in Champions League final, my brother.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Nah, don't do that.
This one is haram for Pedri, my brother. You see this one? Haram, my brother.
Country, bro. When you need it. Get out of here, man.
Haram,
man. Yeah, I know. That's all that Barca fans can really brag about is what their players do.
Oh, please. You're the last person to sit here and talk about copium. The amount of copium that you be doing in these streams is actually ridiculous. Oh, every time you're losing a debate, that's what you always do. That's what you always do.
I love this rivalry, people. I love it.
Anyways, yo, Omar, you couldn't cook an egg, brother. You have to, bro.
Like, when it all fails, 15 Champions Leagues.
Get out of here. This guy's talking about cooking.
That's the favorite thing.
Get out of here, man.
Brother, just having three players with more Champions League
bro, you couldn't boil egg, bro. Get out of here, man.
Bro,
you can't even
talk about Rodrygo, man.
This man Omar can't cook anything.
Omar what? Omar what? Wait.
I've been streaming with you for like a year. I'm still waiting to get cooked by you.
Pre-cooked meals, brother. Pre-cooked. Reheat in the microwave,
how many times have I been on Football Carnage, Will, and gotten kicked out? Hold on, Will. Do you know what the environment of getting cooked is? When you're getting absolutely violated, that you actually end up having to kick the person out. How many times have you...
Shut up, bitch!
Brother, you've been kicking me out of these streams when I'm cooking you. That's how I know I'm cooking you. Because you can't...
Nah, this is crazy, bro. This is actually
there you go, bro. Prove my point.
The dictator is here,
man. I don't
know. Look, guys, wait. So real quick, right? Let's look ahead. Barcelona, right? You guys have a game coming up against Levante.
Yeah.
How are you feeling for that match? Because they did win.
Hey, we're both playing.
Dude, what I will say is we don't have good memories playing at Levante because we had an undefeated season with Valverde and we lost. Now it's a new,
very difficult game. Very difficult.
It was the round 37.
Levante away, very hard. Very hard game.
So we go back. Stadium. I mean, out of the last, well, it's a landslide between all time, right? But out of the last 3 games, Levante won 1 game, they drew, and they lost. So historically, it's been a tough game for us. Now, I do think it's the context of Barcelona right now, what Levante has to offer at this point. They just newly upgraded to La Liga, the relegated team last season. And now coming into the season, right? They lost against Alaves, right? They lost against Alaves in the first game. It was 2-1. They did get a score. So that I think that was something positive to say about them. I mean, I think that we just can't be overconfident. This is one of those games. Now, Matrix told me the other day, these are the games that win you La Liga. So games like this is really the games that win you La Liga. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, like how much you win by. But, as far as my prediction, though, I think it will be a going-away victory. Barcelona is going to take it like 4-0, 4-1, somewhere on those lines. I do expect a clean sheet, though. I expect maybe 4-1, but I'm just calling it. If you have to, gun to my head right now, I'm going to say 4-0. I think Lamine Yamal scores again. Rafinha scores 2. And who knows, maybe Lewandowski may even come in the second half in this one. So I'm expecting Ferran Torres to score on this one, too.
Yeah. And also, volume, just to add to your point, this is the thing, right? If we had played Levante around, let's say, November, December, I would be worried about playing, because that's when usually the promoted teams have kind of settled into life, into the league, and then they start actually like getting used to like playing the big boys. When it comes to like newly promoted club, when they face against like one of these teams, like even you guys are playing Oviedo on Sunday, I feel like even though as much as I can sit here and throw, I can
Oviedo
win that easily. You understand what I mean?
It's gonna be very hard.
The reason why is because they are a newly promoted club. Usually, newly promoted club have a slow start. You understand what I mean, right?
Opposite.
And that is what. No. Trust me, bro. In La Liga, bro, I've seen it too many times, bro. The promoted clubs always have a slow start.
The worst period to get small clubs. The worst period to get small clubs is either beginning of the season or end of the season.
When it comes to the Levante Barca game, right? Look, just like Volume said, right? If you look at our last few games in their stadium, absolutely, they've given it a go. Playing Barca, right? Last time we played them, it was a 3-2 win.
So it's the first home game of the season. Did you know that?
It was a 3-2 win, right? We had to work for that win. And before that, it was a 3-3 draw. And before that, it was a 3-1 loss. So, yeah, we have had like a history of struggling over there. But I'll say this now. I feel like right now, the way the Barcelona are playing right now, we are in a bliss period, right? Our attack is on another level, and the way that Levante were defending against Alaves, bro, I'm telling you right now, I know they're not going to defend the same way against us. Don't get it twisted, right? But I think we break them down, and we're going to win this game comfortably.
We're going to show Madrid how to beat the low block, because they're going to play.
Can I say something, please?
They are.
Is it okay? Can I have the 1 second? Mabara, first of all, I think Levante away, you have to understand that's their first game of the season, their first home game of the season. Yep. And in the beginning, look, what I say about these small teams, in the beginning of the season, their fans haven't experienced a lot of losses yet. The energy in the stadium is going to be very high. Yeah, and these fans, how many times do you think they will see teams like Barca or Real Madrid visit their home stadium? They just came off from Segunda Division. Who knows, maybe next season they will go back to Segunda again. So in the beginning of the season, the fans going to be up for it.
Yeah, they'll be up for it, but
the second period, which will be very difficult to face them, is at the end of the season when they are fighting for survival in the league. So these two periods is very difficult.
But around the tail end of the season, that's different, because that is the players fighting for their lives. I feel like for the players, for the fans, don't get it twisted. For the fans, yes, they're going to be right up for it in the game against Levante. The fans will be.
Going to be hostile.
But I'm telling you right now, bro, it's a different story for the players, because the players, this is the first time they're getting a real big test this early in the season. You understand what I mean, right?
One scrappy goal from corner, sit
right
back
time
with
for
50
like
men.
Barca to play them, because I feel like we can get a good win against them now.
Right,
but
1-1.
My 2 pence on this is that with these promoted slides, what happens is that, look, they always, like, you can say, oh, what did they do their very first match or whatever, but the situation is that against Real Madrid and Barcelona, they have an obligation to turn up. Yeah, so you are going to find a much tougher game than you expect against Oviedo and against Levante. Levante have a historic record of being La Liga, dropping out La Liga, being La Liga, dropping out La Liga. Yeah. But Levante have always proven a tough game for the top sides. It's always been a case. They love a game against the big sides. They're a Valencia-based team. They love it, and they will always represent kind of like their city or whatever, or their fans in their stadium. So you're going to find the stadium rocking in both Asturias, which is where Oviedo is, and Valencia, where Levante is. You're going to find both stadiums absolutely rocking, and Real Madrid are going to feel it, and also Barcelona are going to feel it. But I think Barcelona, I'm not sure Barca volume on the 4-0, bro. I think that's a bit too extreme away from home.
I'm going 3-0.
Book it.
I'll probably like a
3-0 to 4-0,
3-1 or something. But I don't think a 4. I think Real Madrid Real Madrid, probably I'm looking at Oviedo game, probably like a 2-0.
That's what I have, Dave.
You know what it is, Dave?
Look,
Uno.
I do expect Levante to have, put up a good fight. Like it'll be like a score where it's like 2-0, and then Barca will probably get 2 empty calories goals that I call them, probably like in the second half. And at the end of the day,
I wouldn't be surprised if they score first, guys. Both of these teams, I wouldn't be surprised if they score first.
If this was Xavi's Barcelona, I would actually be scared. But with this Hansi Flick side, it showed. We have shown time and time again last season that despite the adversity we suffered, despite the away fans going absolutely crazy, we still pull up.
Why aren't you guys at home?
Because the stadium, bro.
Because they are turning
Homeless?
the stadium to water.
Bro.
Still?
Listen, La Liga is this and we actually away games, bro. Listen, when the La Liga
first 15 minutes will
No,
obviously
this is La Liga.
But you know what it is, bro? I think that with this game against Levante, I think the game against Levante, as long as we have a good first half, I think Barca volume's right. I think it could get ugly, like a 4-0. But if Levante score the first goal, right? I'm expecting them to sit back, Do you guys remember Rayo Vallecano and Valencia early last season when we played them? They got the first goal in both of their games, both away from home, and they sat back. And then this is what I think. If Levante score the first goal, I think we win like 2-1. But if we score the first goal, I think we win like 4-0. Because imagine them chasing. It's over for them.
Not only that, you know, Levante plays UFC as well. They don't play football, Mavana. They will kick the hell out of your players.
Bro, Matrix.
We can handle it. We can handle it.
I mean, to be fair, they have the.
Don't worry, they got Rashford coming on soon, mate.
Man, like Rashid, man, NBA.
Nah. You know what it is, though.
Rashford will be killed out there.
Matrix, I'm more confident in this Barcelona team than last season because, it's legit the same team with Jan Garcia. So I'm expecting, Jan Garcia to bail us out maybe against Levante, against Rayo in the next coming games. But I'm not going to lie. As a newly promoted team, I know it's going to be hostile. But, dude, outside of that, I think we should win. There's legit no excuses. And my thing is if Barcelona, if we win the first 5-6 games of La Liga, I think Real Madrid are going to drop points. Atletico has already dropped points, bro. We saw Real Madrid versus Osasuna. A lot of question marks still. So I'm like, if we win our first 5-6 games, bro, we might be already up by 4 points. So I want to.
One of the reasons, one of the reasons that I'm very confident about this game was Hansi Flick was very pissed off.
Yeah.
In that last game against Mallorca, he was not satisfied with that second half performance. So
hopefully less satisfied after Saturday, my brother.
And that's a good point.
4-1 at least.
Wishful thinking.
He goes
wishful thinking
after Saturday.
That's a good point because
keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah.
Omar, when I said, bro, that I didn't think the team played good against Mallorca, right? I said that was a really mid game from Barcelona. We're just better than we have Lamine Yamal. We have all these guys, right? But the thing's, a lot of Barca fans thought I was crazy. But then when Hansi Flick says the same thing, everybody's like, yeah, the coach is right. No, we didn't play that good against Mallorca. We're just better than them. That's the same thing. I hope this time the team plays a lot better and we win like 5-0, 4-0. I will take that.
And that's the thing, bro. People need to take this into account, bro. Barcelona's best quality is their attack, bro. That's one thing you can say about. You can say, oh well, Barca could concede against Levante. We could concede because our defense is not good, right? But our attack is everything, and our attack right now is cooking. That's the thing, bro. It's not like we have a good attack and they could turn on their. Right now, they are turning up. They are turning up right now. You even seen in games like Rafinha. If you look at the performance-wise, he's not performing well. But dude, he's always at the right place at the right time to score goals. He's on the right place at the right time to give an assist. Yamal, the same thing.
Vinny,
I was talking about.
You don't call that goal tapping.
He got to go and assist.
You don't call that Rafinha goal tapping.
That's a great pass by Yamal.
No. Wait, guys. You can call it whatever you want, bro. We are scoring. That's the point, bro. The point of the game is scoring goals, bro. Breaking teams down and getting the goals. Being at the right place at the right time. And the Barca attack, I said, is in the right place at the right time every single time, and we're scoring a lot of goals. So that's why when Volume says 4-0, I hear it. When I said 3-0, right? Barca React is saying around 4-5. Anything can happen. I think right now we are in that groove right now where we can score a lot of goals against Levante.
All right.
Bro, no, that's the thing, bro. Even when we play bad, we score like 3 minimum. So it's like we're gonna score goals. Like I'm not having, you know what it is, Matrix, bro. I'm gonna be so real, dude. I just want Barca to get a clean sheet. I want more and more clean sheets, bro.
1-1, my brother.
Bro,
wait, so real quick, guys. Real quick.
1-1.
I want to get everybody's score, and I'm thinking. Now, ask you guys live, right? What do you think about if every week? You know what? Let me think it out more before I.
We should have a competition between us.
I'll have my thoughts more formulated.
Predict and compete against each other. This is the best idea.
The loser needs to start an OnlyFans.
Like that. Like
Omar, you have a head start. Come on.
Like everybody's picks, and then we have like I don't know, like a league
table, like a table. We count points.
Yeah. Like we'll do something like that.
This chat, bro.
We'll talk more.
The winner gets free access to Omar's OnlyFans, guys.
Oh, pause, mate.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. All right. Wait, but hold on, wait, guys. So before we move on to the Real Madrid game, right? I just want everybody to just give their score prediction for this Levante Barca match really quickly, right? Just give the score. We move on. Right. Matrix, go ahead.
1-1.
1-1. All right. Volume.
1-1.
Are you sticking to 3 or 4-0? You got to pick one.
I'm gonna go with 4-0.
4-0. Warrior.
I'm gonna go 4-1.
4-1. Dali.
3-0 Barca.
Dave.
3-1 Barcelona.
3-1 Barca. Okay. Jonas.
4-1. 4-1.
4-1. All right, and Omar.
3-0.
3-0. Okay, I'm going 4-1 Barca.
4-1.
They're gonna slap them.
If Barca scores within the first 20, the game's open. It's done. It's done. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a good point.
1-1.
It all depends when that first goal comes.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
let us know what you're saying for that
Levante,
match.
please,
By the way,
Levante.
smash that like button. How the hell have we had over
Te quiero
350
mucho, Levante,
people in here?
please.
And
Por
we're
favor.
barely over 100. You guys are moving like Brahim Diaz in that first half against Osasuna.
Ghost.
That's how you're moving.
You're moving like Vinny and across the whole of
I knew you were
2025.
Brahim
gonna
Diaz in the first
Running
half.
into defenders.
That's what I should have done. Run the likes up, people, and make sure to go into that description. Everybody's links are right there. Subscribe to them. But let's talk about Oviedo versus Real Madrid.
Oviedo.
What are you guys saying for that match? I want to start off with Dali.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting to see. I said you got to drop Vinny. I mean, if it actually is, if Rodrygo can actually play and it's not them just icing him, I would drop him and bring him off the bench against tired legs and see what happens. I think I'd rather see Franco over Brahim. I mean, I think he has a higher ceiling. I think he offers a little bit more. And if he doesn't, I mean, I only got to see like 20, 30 minutes of him or whatever. Then bring on Brahim. I think Gonzalo Garcia, if we cannot get anything going in the first half and it's 0-0, Gonzalo Garcia on right away. And maybe you move Mbappe over to the left wing and stuff like that. I just want, more than anything, just be more aggressive. I need way more shots than I was seeing in the last one. And that's coming from, I need Vinny getting 4 shots minimum. I don't care if the shots are going to Sao Paulo. I need 4 shots minimum when he's actually shooting this ball. That's the thing.
Can I say something, Will? Because I gotta go. Can I ask you a question? Because this was actually my second question that I want to ask, and it sets up perfectly. So, it kind of goes with something I said. Do you guys agree with me that I think that Real Madrid, and I think Dali does from what he said, do you think Real Madrid has to do something different going forward, or do you think that whatever Xabi Alonso did in the first game, that's what he's going with? Or do you guys actually disagree with that lineup? Or you guys think that he needs to do something like moving Mbappe to the left, having
Brahim should never start
as the number 9? And do you guys think that, or do you guys think that he's just gonna roll whatever he did before?
If I see Brahim start, we are in trouble.
He's gonna agree with Perez on the lineup. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
It'll probably be the same lineup that we saw, but even if it's that,
exactly the same.
Yeah, even if it's that, they just need to be more aggressive.
But what about you guys? Do you guys think he needs to do something radical, like change something?
But that's obvious, though. We didn't score an open goal, so it's obvious we have to do something different.
Yeah, there's not going to be any significant change to the 11 aside from Franco. I think Franco starts like on the right, but I don't believe.
I would rather have him than Brahim Diaz starting at least. I'm telling you.
I think that Franco will be the only thing that's different. I know Rüdiger's back from suspension, but that brother does not need to be starting.
And Rodrygo will be substituted.
Militao did a great job in the back. And I told you this too. Remember, Will? I did tell you that Militao, if he can stay fit, he will actually.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, though, Omar, it's not that I didn't think Militao was a good player, right? Like we've seen, Militao's had a good season. I just don't trust him to stay fit because in back-to-back seasons he's torn his ACLs. So. History is not on his side. That just makes me nervous going into a new season. So,
you want to know a crazy thing? The crazy thing is he tore his ACL against Osasuna, and then his first ever La Liga game back was against Osasuna.
I'll tell you this. If I see Real Madrid lining up with Vinicius Jr. and Brahim Diaz once again in this game, I'm gonna be laughing, dude. It's over.
Vini,
probably will.
The season's over.
Unfortunately.
Like, let's not lie to ourselves.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, like, if Brahim Diaz, one of them can start, but both of them, Vinicius Jr. and Brahim Diaz starts, dude, forget about this.
But
can I say this right? I feel like when it comes to Alonso, right? For Alonso to give, I guess, the Madrid fans any kind of belief like that he's going to be a coach, that things are going to be different, he needs to make a decision like that. I'm sorry. When it comes to Vinicius right now, and this is not just from the opening game of the season, this has been since the Club World Cup, right? Around the tail end of the Club World Cup. He's been poor, bro. And with all the drama that right now is happening with his contract, I don't know if that's getting into his head, but dude, this guy has been awful. And in his last game, he was bad. I'm sorry. You have to stamp your foot and say, listen, Vinny, I'm sorry, man. You're not playing well. Hold bench in the game against Oviedo and think about why you're sitting.
We've been told that no one's safe, though. We've been told that no one's safe, but it's easier said than done.
Like, understand that because, but this is the thing,
but we had one game. We had one game.
Let's say he decides. Let's just assume, right? Let's just say he decides to start Rodrygo in the game against Oviedo, right? And bench Vinny, and then you guys go on to win comfortably. Let's say you guys win like 3-4-0. And Rodrygo and Mbappe cooking that game. Bro, that's going to worry Vinny now. Because Vinny's going to, oh shit, I'm actually out of the team. And now, or all of a sudden, Rodrygo's coming. And now, all of a sudden, the attack is more fluent. And that is not a good thing for him with everything that's happening with his contract situation. Because if Madrid continue to play well without him, they're going to start thinking, do we even need this guy? You understand what I mean, right? With all the disruption that he's bringing, that he's not bringing anything on the pitch right now. So I feel like Alonso needs to be ruthless because he's still new in the job. The fans haven't made up their decision on him yet. So you got to make this kind of decision to be like, okay, well, the fans come like, okay, well, cool. I know the manager is not afraid to stamp his authority and say, hey, everybody needs to work for their place in this team. Because last season,
can I say something?
Because last season you went trophyless. That can't continue. This season, I want to win stuff, and everybody needs to prove themselves.
I mean, not really.
How about playing Mbappe and Vini on the flanks and actually starting with Gonzalo Garcia in this game? How about
that's
that,
man? Boring, bro. Try something new.
But how about this? Has Xabi Alonso tried Rodrygo on the right wing and Mbappe as a striker and left wing?
But what I read today from the news was that Rodrygo don't want to play right wing anymore. He has already told Xabi he want to play left wing.
Yeah, so Warrior, so like a lot of the reports that have been coming out like today, and I say yesterday as well, like Rodrygo's told Xabi he only wants to play on the left. So
is that why he's not playing?
Yes, no, that's why he's
then that must be the reason why he's not playing at all. Then, because
I do think if Rodrygo was open to playing more on the right, I think that he would be getting more minutes.
Yeah, of course.
But at the same time, right? For as much as we all rate Rodrygo, let's not act like. And again, nobody says this, so I'll say it. Let's not act like he had a good season last year. Like, let's not. But again, nobody talks about
league goals.
Rodrygo was good for a month and a half last season. Less than what Vinny gave up for a majority of that season. No. Even when Vinny was out there. Rodrygo like a month and a half.
Rodrygo's best spell was when he replaced Vinny.
Vinny was... Go ahead, Dave.
But Rodrygo played with Vinny
against
Atletico Madrid, and that was his best game in the season.
Vinny was out of action. Rodrygo's best spell was when he was out of action.
That's not true.
Ancelotti's team was cooking.
What time are we talking about, Dave? What time in the season?
I would say
when Vinny was out.
Best spell was about fucking, like I'd say maybe like what, like January?
January.
This guy Dave, man.
Hold on. Wait, is he when he was suspended? Dave, is that when he was suspended?
Hold on, wait, just 1 second, because I remember when Rodrygo was going crazy for like a good month or so. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, was it when we played you guys in the Super
nobody
Cup?
called
he
it out,
scored
though, right?
6 goals in the league last season.
Hold on, and here's my issue with, and again, I rate Rodrygo. But the way that people talk about this guy, like Dave was in the chat saying that he's our version of Yamal. No, the fuck he's not. He's nowhere near Yamal.
He's nowhere near Yamal, but he is our version of Yamal on the
Rodrygo's been playing right wing
Mbappe is our Yamal.
Fucking years. And he's still
Mbappe's not got a technical level of Yamal.
But
Rodrygo is.
Rodrygo's not one of our best. You're using that. But well, the problem is you're using stats to explain why, why is it that people are, pointing the finger at Vinny and not at Rodrygo because Rodrygo didn't have a good season either. I get it, bro. Most of you team players last season didn't have a good season. That's agreed upon. But here's
so Rodrygo was cooking from February. Okay, yeah. So from February until
when?
Yeah, just about. I mean,
that's it. Just February.
That's kind of crazy.
No, sorry. January into February. That was his best spell of last season.
Okay, that period he played against Champions League.
Here's what is important. But here's what is important here, Will. You got to look at this bigger picture here. Listen, when it comes to Rodrygo, for me last season, right? If I'm going to be honest, Will, right? Vinicius I think there was only one game I remember Vinny where he really stood out. It was in the Champions League when you guys played Dortmund. That Dortmund game was Vinny's best game last season. He didn't have a better game than that last season. Even in last season, I watched even when we played you guys, even in the El Clasico when we beat you guys in the Super Cup. Rodrygo came on and literally scored with his first shot of the game. That free kick. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And look at in the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. He's the one that broke the ice in that game. You understand what I mean? He has been a player. Yeah, he doesn't get the goals and assists the goals and assists will show you this. But one thing we know from Rodrygo is that in the big moments, he's actually been the one that's always been the one to break the ice. But last season,
Vinny has done it too. Vinny has done it too.
Vinny has done that. But Vinny. Here's the thing: when Rodrygo had performed, he was benched. The problem is Vinny has been poor as well, and Vinny continues to play.
Hold on, one second. Aside from when Rodrygo's dealing with a knock, Carlo didn't really drop him either. And the thing is,
but Will, let me
just 1 second, Jonas, and then I'll let you jump in after me, brother. My problem is, right? Nobody speaks about how last season Rodrygo for about the last 3 months, 3 months of the season, nowhere to be seen, doing cardio every game, not even trying to get the ball. It just looks like he's just out there just running around, and nobody talks about it because he's going to blaze him.
Will, my thing is that, dude, you also need to remember the guy's playing out of position, bro. Imagine the guy like Vinicius.
That's bullshit, Jonas.
But he's not better than Vinny. He's not better than Vinny.
7 years, Rodrygo's been on the left wing. 7 years out of position. 7 years. Jonas,
how do you know? We haven't seen him play on left wing. What if he starts doing
anything for 7 fucking years?
So let me ask you this question. Let's say Vinny does leave this window. Let's say Vinny leaves this window. Let's say he leaves. Okay, hold on. Jonas.
I put Mbappe on the left if he leaves. I put Mbappe on the left before Rodrygo.
My
point is this. Rodrygo has still been playing out of position legit his whole time at Real Madrid. That doesn't negate the fact that this guy's an extremely talented player. He's your most talented, bro. Yes. He's your most talented attacker, bro. Guys, imagine
Mbappe.
No, he's not.
No, hold on. Imagine Vinicius, a guy who can't even perform last season. Last season, he didn't even perform in his main position. Imagine if he had to play right wing. He would legit be horrible. You know what I'm saying? So I think with Rodrygo, you need to remember the guy's playing out of position. Imagine Lionel Messi. You took parts out of his game, and he's playing left wing. Like, it's a bit unfair. And I know it's a crazy comparison, but Rodrygo,
you could put him right back. He would perform. Trust me, that's Messi.
You know what? Maybe Messi performs.
I get what.
But you know what I mean? If you had Messi as left wing, now he can't cut in and just do his magic. That pass to Jordi. You know what I'm saying? You're cutting a lot of things out of his game.
But Jonas, we already have two better left wingers than him in the squad.
Can I just say this? This is the point I was trying to make when you were using the right wing conversation. Here's the thing, right? Just like Jonas said, Rodrygo has had moments for the past few years where, yes, he has been played out of position and he's always done the job on the right wing, right? The thing with Vinny is, Vinny plays in his natural position on the left and has been cooking in his natural position. Yep. That's cool. We've never seen what Rodrygo can do on the left regularly.
Exactly.
We don't know,
bro. We have seen some games.
No, but that's the important thing. But wait. Keyword. You said keyword there. Some games. Well. Listen, if Rodrygo, we don't know, bro. Because here's the thing: the only way I can see this we ever have the answer to this question is if Rodrygo leaves. If Rodrygo goes to another club, starts getting played in his natural position on the left, and he starts putting out numbers more than
he
Vinny,
will.
then guess
I
what?
will
Then
have
the question is
receipts,
going to be,
bro.
well, why
will
is
do
it that
that.
we never actually
Everyone,
consider
bro.
maybe putting him on the left? Because maybe if we put him in the left, he might have been playing like this.
Wait, okay. But aside from the last 8 months, Vinicius has done nothing to get dropped.
What is Vinny better than Rodrygo at?
He's
8
more
months is
effective.
enough.
By the way,
What's
just
he
as
better
a footballer,
He's a
right?
better winger.
By the way,
He's
just
What's he
as
better
a
at?
footballer, Vinicius is more effective than
He's not.
Rodrygo.
He's not.
Yes,
What's he better at?
Hold on, wait. Let's not forget, right?
Ability wise,
Everything.
better at.
Hold on, wait.
Besides
I don't know.
finishing, everything.
Dribbling, he's not better at.
Hold on, wait. Everybody acts
He's not.
like
He's not.
Vinicius
Dribbling
is just
percentage,
too
Rodrygo
in.
has outperformed Rodrygo. Rodrygo's outperformed Vinny every single
Yeah,
season. Dribbling percentage.
because he played less. Of course, he's gonna look better on the stats.
No, but
And
he's
you bring
better.
up this percentage, Mabada. Of course, when you attempt
Well,
3,000 billion dribbles,
if you-
your
if you-
percentage will be
James
down,
is
bro.
bringing up percentages and numbers, but then when I brought up numbers in the chat, he said,
I
"Who
can
gives
bring
a
up
fuck
stats.
How
about
many
this?"
dribbles
I can
did
bring up
he
stats.
attempt?
So now, hold on, wait.
Look
so
at that
now
one
it
too.
matters
Come on.
Because it fits your
People
narrative.
glaze 23-24 Champions League season. People glaze it, yeah?
No.
When there's
Think
people
about-
in Real
think
Madrid's
about in
team,
general.
players that have actually been more effective than Vinny. And I looked at it.
So he wasn't good against Bayern.
Bellingham
The
was
Champions League, he was
miles
your best
more
player,
effective.
man.
than
What
Rodrygo.
up, Bellingham? Come on,
Bellingham,
Bellingham.
that
That
game
that
versus
season,
Bayern
Bellingham
was
played-
good
bro,
day.
come on, Bellingham
Hold on, wait,
Bellingham
in
played better, bro.
2024,
In La Liga,
Bellingham
yes.
fell off
Yeah,
after
2024,
the
Champions League, in my
2024, yeah.
opinion.
Nah, you
Hold on,
got
wait,
to
Jude,
bro.
hold on, wait.
Vinicius.
After Jude got that shoulder injury in November, his first season, he was nowhere to be seen in terms of the impact that he was making, like
That's
the
true.
first half of the season. What are we talking about?
No, Dave,
So you're
come on,
telling me
bro.
after November, this brother went missing the whole
Bro,
season?
But Vinny was
No,
injured too,
in terms
Will.
of
Vinicius
impact
again
in
in
like
the
the final
knockouts for
third,
Real
because that's
Madrid
very-
was very good.
By the
And
way-
Vinicius for the knockouts against Bayern, dude. Against who did you guys
Yeah,
play? Chelsea.
exactly, bro. What was he in the first? He
Who's
scored in the
like
final.
every-
What
Mabada,
was
he
it against
killed
Bayern?
Bayern.
Cru-
Vinny
so
killed
Toni Kroos
Bayern.
doesn't exist.
Both
Bro, it was-
legs.
Toni
Bro,
Kroos
you
doesn't
were
exist.
losing that game, and then Hoselu came in and
Bro.
changed the game completely.
Okay,
Omar, did you
but-
watch
okay,
Vinny
wait,
in
wait,
that
wait.
game?
Who was
Omar,
our best
come
player
on,
in that
bro.
game, no?
Please, man. Did
But
you
who
watch?
was our most
Did you watch
impactful
that
player?
game for Vinny, bro?
That
Please,
game,
man.
he
How can you
absolutely
say
cooked
this?
ball a lot.
Joshua Kimmich.
Mabada, he killed that Bayern right
I'm
side.
just gonna keep it
Mabada,
100.
he did whatever he wanted to them.
Well, if I'm gonna keep it 100, I think Vinny's best season in Europe was the 21-22 season when Benzema was there.
Nah,
Because
no.
he actually, hold on, wait a minute, let me finish.
That wise,
Because
yes.
in that season, he actually turned up in the big games against City in that first leg when you guys lost 4-3. He was the one that, bro, he's the reason why you guys had a little hope going into the second leg, because you guys were like what 4-1 down, and then he literally came in, clutch, got the second goal, and then assisted the third one. Right, so it went at 4-3, and you guys ended up winning the second leg.
And he
3-1
didn't
with
do that
Rodrygo
last
scoring
time?
twice,
Well, he did
right?
that
And
last
then
season
guess
as
what?
well.
In the final, he scored the only goal of the game in the final against Liverpool. So that's why I said, for me, in the Champions League run of 21-22 was where Vinicius actually played his best football. Not the 2020. I'm not saying 23-24 he didn't play well, but for me, the 21-22 season was more impressive than the one that you guys won in 2024.
Yeah, because in that season, he was not the main guy. All the light was on Karim Benzema, so he had a space. But 23-24, he was basically Real Madrid's best, like the main attacker. And let's not forget, against City, he had
Benzema
an
was
amazing
the main.
assist to Valverde to make it the game.
People don't forget the Chelsea game, yeah? You don't forget the Chelsea game, yeah? Karim Benzema
was not
And
there.
that game against, what you say?
He was
against
good
City,
against
it had-
Chelsea.
He had
Karim
the assist to
Benzema was the main
Rodrygo.
guy, bro.
No,
Of
I'm
course,
talking
but
about
Benzema was the main guy the whole
23-24. You're not
year.
even
I'm
listening
talking
to
about
your
23-24.
responding. He said 23-24.
He's talking
Benzema
about
was not there.
23-24. He's talking about,
What are you guys
I know.
talking about? You're not even listening. No,
Yeah,
I
but
know
the
it's
previous
not,
season-
bro. Our
I
squad
didn't
that
say
year.
anything. I
No.
don't believe that
No,
in the final
not
he
you.
cooked in the final, but even in the in the semifinal, I don't think I'm not saying he was terrible. This is what the key word, guys.
He
I never
cooked
said he was
Bayern
terrible
in
in the
the
game against
semi-final.
Bayern. I'm
Both
saying that
games he
this
cooked
idea that
them.
you guys think that like he was like completely impressive, like he was like man of the
He
match
was,
every
in
single
my
game
opinion. As
that,
much
in that
as I don't
Champions
want to
League run.
say it,
It's
Omar.
not true, bro. He turned up
He
in the
was.
final.
Mabada,
The final, he was
have
the
you
best
watched
player.
that game?
Have you-
Real Madrid
Omar, do
versus
you guys-
Bayern
do you
Munich
not
at
remember the
Santiago
game
Bernabeu.
at
Did you
Santiago
watch that
Bernabeu?
game?
I don't want to say it. He was absolutely phenomenal that game. All
What?
game,
Which
he was
one?
attacking.
Finally, a
what
Barca
game?
fan has actually watched that game from the television.
Have you not
my
seen
brother.
how this guy cooked Joshua Kimmich all game? This guy was literally Real Madrid's best outlet that game, easily.
In both legs, by the way.
And let's not forget the fact that he scored brace.
Mind you, who scored that
Bayern.
goal when we were shit against Leipzig? And Leipzig should have beat us, by the way. We were
Yes.
getting fucking opened up that game.
Yeah.
Who scored that goal?
Yeah.
My brother, the disrespect is crazy. I can agree that he's shit now. I can agree that he's shit now.
Here's the thing, right?
I'm not going to deny those 2 seasons from him.
Here's something that is important, Will. Let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this, Will. You, because you're someone who's always like, you always defending Vinny. At what point, Will?
Hate is too much.
No, wait. Hold on. Because let's be clear here. Yeah. You can say you can explain why you defend him and why all of that. But when for you will at what point will the straw break the camel's back for you when it comes to Vinny?
2 more La Liga games.
2 more.
What?
Oviedo game and the next game.
If he plays bad in the next 2 games, you're what? You're Vinny out, sell Vinny, like all of that?
No.
You're gonna what? Bench
I was Vinny out last season already.
Matter of fact, I even say this, bro. If Vinny can't cook against Oviedo, I want him dropped, bro.
He ain't gonna do that.
Like I don't.
Oviedo's gonna be tough game. We didn't even give predictions for that game, but I'm telling you,
bro. I don't care.
Very difficult.
Ballon d'Or level fucking player that we're talking about, and
it's gonna be tough game.
Oviedo, and then on top of that, you've been shit for the last 8 to 9 months. Get the fuck out of here, nah, bro.
It's crazy, bro. Imagine, hold up.
Look, I defend him because of what he's done.
Yeah,
but the only reason is because I think the hate is too much. But I do want him dropped if he cannot cook in this next game. Yes, I do.
He ain't gonna cook.
It's been 9 months.
Look, this is football, man. As long as you don't perform, you gotta go, man. And Real Madrid.
This is Real Madrid.
I'm actually surprised by Real Madrid.
This is Real Madrid. If you ain't doing the job, goodbye.
Usually Real Madrid are ruthless when it comes to players performing bad and stuff. But you guys are giving this guy too much leeway. And I think the 2 Champions League finals that he scored are clouding either Perez or Xabi Alonso.
Exactly that.
No, bro, you know where it is? Perez, I've said it, bro. I think Perez, like in the last 3-4 years, has gone a bit soft, bro. Like this guy used to be so ruthless, bro. Like with Cristiano. Yeah. Remember when Cristiano wanted a contract, money, and Perez was like, "Nah, bro, go to Juventus."
No, Ronaldo wanted something else.
Don't lie.
Ronaldo wanted something else.
Are you sure that's not what happened?
He wanted us to pay his fines.
Hold on.
You don't know the story.
The reason why Ronaldo left Madrid was because him and Perez
Call him
had
Cristiano
a
because he's not
over
Ronaldo.
his tax case.
Hold on, wait.
Ronaldo.
They had a fallout.
Ronaldo.
Remember, CR7 was not supposed to leave. Remember, he was not.
I think his contract was it? Didn't he sign a new deal in 2017?
Bro, I'm pretty sure he wanted a better contract.
He signed a new deal.
He was going through his tax case, and it was something like Perez, like. He wanted the club to do something, and the club.
He wanted the club to pay the fines,
like something,
but the club
like
refused to pay the fines. And at the same time, he wanted even more money than the club was offering him. So both factors came into the play, and he decided to leave.
But also, right? People bring up, for example, like Sergio Ramos, right? The club wanted to extend Ramos.
He deserved the paycheck.
We gave Ramos
every paycheck he deserved.
Hold on, wait. We gave Ramos, because Ramos wanted 2 years. We only offered 1. But we gave him a deadline. We said, by this day, make your decision. Ramos did not. Then after the deadline, he wanted to come and sign the contract. The club said it's too late.
It was gone.
Hey, whoa. My point is that Perez in the last couple of years has been a lot softer than
what has he done to be soft?
No,
Give us
an
example,
dude,
bro.
Ancelotti, I promise you, Matrix. Ancelotti got sacked like 4 different times last season.
Did you see Modric? Do you think this is soft? You know, Modric wanted to reduce his wages and everything.
Bro.
Dude, by the way,
I mean, okay. Can I say this? But can I say this?
This soft.
I need to say this now. Hold on. Wait, Jonas. Let me say this. When it comes to Perez, I'll be honest with you, right? Yes, Perez can be ruthless when he needs to be, right? When it comes to Newman, I feel like a manager like Alonso, if he doesn't have a good start, he could get sacked. Like we're talking like Christmas. If you guys are now nowhere near the title race against it. No, that's what I'm saying. Like most, hold on, that's what I'm saying. Most likely, right? If he does, like, you know what? If he has this start that Lopetegui has, yes, he's getting sacked by
the same start.
By
he deserves to be sacked
by the El Clasico. That's my point, right? Because you haven't done anything with this club for you to warrant having time. When it comes to people like Ancelotti, who have actually won the big ones, I mean, won the Champions League, won the league.
He's our most successful manager.
That's what I'm saying, right? He's won those. I feel like he, in history, has shown he's giving those kind of managers until the end of the season. He did it with Del Bosque. right? He did it with Del Bosque. He did it with Zidane. He did it with a lot of these people when their forms when the team was in a particular
Zidane left
let them lead
himself.
at the end of the
Left
season.
himself.
But it's very rare for him to sack managers who actually win trophies
By the way,
at Real Madrid.
let Warrior jump in real quick. Go ahead.
Warrior, go
Yeah,
on.
but I was about to say Rafa Benitez got sacked for way less than last season. Ancelotti got sacked for. I mean, 4-0.
Eating sandwich on the bench, my brother.
Yeah.
Benitez,
So all I
my
was
brother,
saying is
get the fuck out of my club.
That's my point. He hadn't done anything with the club to warrant being given time.
The thing
It's
is,
like Alonso though hasn't warranted.
But Omar, we have played one La Liga game though. We have to
No.
calm down.
Let me
Everyone
say
else,
this.
we have to calm down.
Let me say this. Carlo Ancelotti, after he won the La Decima 22-24, next season he won trophy-less and he got absolutely sacked.
Yeah, he's stuck
Yes.
at the end of the season. At the end of the season. At the end of the season is when he was let go. He wasn't sacked in the middle of the season. You understand what I mean, right? A guy like Benitez who replaced him. Look what happened to Benitez. Big up to TJ. Yeah. When look at Benitez. When Benitez came and didn't have a good start, he was sacked right away. There was no such thing as wait for this. Nah, bro, you haven't done anything with this club for me to warrant giving you time. You understand what I mean, right? Managers that win usually get time. Managers that don't win do not get time. That's simple fact.
Yeah, that's it. Simple as.
We give Alonso until the Madrid derby. I'm telling you, I give him until the Madrid derby. If I see him drop some fucking points and we continue to play terrorist football, then nobody get out of the club.
If you guys lose Clasico, if you guys struggle, let's say you guys struggle from here to Clasico. Let's say you guys let's say we are running away with the league, and then we play you, and then we batter you in the El Clasico.
If Real Madrid are not second by El Clasico, I tell you what, bro, it's going to be some serious.
Second, but I want us to be first. Forget about second.
Matrix,
second with a close points or ahead.
Matrix, my point is this: what if Real Madrid are like 6 points down, like in just like 6 or 7 match weeks? Like, I think the pressure is gonna get to him, bro.
No, 6 points down is still manageable.
You guys can still play and still be second. La Liga. I mean, I think you guys can see how bad they are. You guys, despite dropping points like almost every next game, you guys will always be second. Let's be honest. So will you guys still?
I would say like this. If we get to January and we are in the reach to get over Barcelona or something like that, then I'm not gonna be too harsh on him. But if we are like 9 points behind Barca, then it's done. I have watched La Liga for too long. I already know.
What if he's performing in the Champions League, like win every single group game?
If we don't,
struggle in La Liga,
automatically Xabi out.
That's different. That's a different story. If he cooks in the Champions League. Yeah,
and struggles in La Liga.
Big up to you, Giannis. But you know, if you guys are cooking in the Champions League, and let's say, like you mentioned, Matrix, let's say you guys are 9 points behind us, but in the Champions League, you guys are cooking. Let's say you guys are like in the top,
then he can stay.
If
you win me either the league or the Champions League, I'm gonna be more than happy.
Because Zidane was the same thing. Zidane won the 3P.
But we're not talking about that Champions League format. This Champions League format kills teams in the beginning stages. That group stage is like annihilation. We have to play 2 of the top pot 1 teams. If we if we face like Liverpool and PSG, bro, I might as well just give up.
Most likely you will be playing one of those
because it's so difficult to play those guys. If we play
so like low on confidence.
If we play pot 2 like Arsenal, bro, we might as well also give up.
Nah, you're beating Arsenal now, man. It's not gonna be like last season. It's not gonna be like last season. I don't think so.
Arsenal, Eze will.
I don't think so. Not like last season.
If you ask Dave, everybody lose every game.
So everybody, remember what Dave just said. So then, if we do play PSG, Arsenal, Liverpool, and if we lose, then I don't expect Dave to rant and Xabi out and this. No, because you already expect.
No, he wants to be proven wrong. Dave wants to be proven wrong.
Right, Dave? No, he doesn't. I don't think he does.
I hope we play them so we can beat them. The difference is that
Dave wants to get cooked, bro.
I was the one last year, unlike all the deluded Madrid fans that said Madrid are going to lose this game, Madrid are going to lose this game, Madrid lose this game. Guess what? Madrid lost that game. Barcelona won the league. Arsenal battered us. Barcelona battered us. Like, do I need to spell out for you? Like, Real Madrid aren't good enough to compete with the top 5 sides in Europe.
I mean,
do I need to spell it out?
We weren't good enough in 21-22.
We're not good enough at the moment. We need to. I need to see something. I need to see something from Alonso
and still have won it.
I need to see Alonso have I need to see Alonso have a good start to La Liga. Then
that 21-22 Champions League run was fucking mad. Nobody picked us to win that shit.
That's the best Champions League run ever by any team.
Okay. I hear that. No. I do hear that. What? Wait. But let's be clear here. As much as even as a Barca fan, I can admit this. When it comes to the Champions League, I've seen Real Madrid have poor runs in the league and still go on to win the Champions League in the seasons when they are.
You're telling me 23-24 season we played good football.
Wait.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. You guys have won
with Ancelotti. We never played good football with Ancelotti.
We played terrorist football in that season as well.
Yes, because we had Ancelotti, the head of ISIS, in there as a manager.
Dave, this is what I always ask you, bro.
Just waving that black flag, Mawada.
Always play worse football than Barca. So why is this a big sticking point for you? Like
I'm talking about other teams around us have improved as well, man. You think Arsenal have improved in the Champions League? You think Liverpool haven't improved? You think PSG are not going to improve? You think a lot of the other teams are going to improve?
I think PSG are going to fall off this year.
You can say PSG.
Remember I said it, guys. I said it.
But wait, because they have a better
manager.
Barca
will win it.
PSG have a better manager than Madrid. That's it, simple as.
Okay.
Luis Enrique is a better manager
than Chelsea. Like, so come on now.
Yeah, but
Maresca. Wait, what did you say? What did you say, Will?
No, I said PSG had a better manager.
Yeah, but Maresca, tactically, the best tactical manager. I'll tell you what got outdone by PSG, but Maresca came in with an actual tactical approach and actually.
We didn't get outdone. We outdone ourselves against PSG immediately after 10 minutes.
This guy, what do you mean?
Why you lost
the game against PSG?
Mabada, when you give them 2 goals in 10 minutes, of course that will happen to your team, bro.
There's a lot of individual mistakes in that game.
Maresca had an entire season to implement his tactics. Why are you acting like Xabi?
I'm not waiting that long. Sorry.
Say it again.
I'm not waiting that long.
Well, I know
we have to win something this season, or he has to go.
Well, I'm gonna say this to you now, Will. Look.
Anyways.
But Will, here's the thing, bro. You've been a Madrid fan for 10 years, bro. Come on. You know that when it comes to your fans, especially Madrid fans, right? Some Madrid fans don't have a lot of time, bro. They don't have a lot of patience to wait.
Bro,
I don't have time.
Omar, this is what you have to understand, bro.
Yeah.
I speak for myself. I have my
No,
own
I know. I know you do. Will.
I live in reality, right?
But Will,
for everybody
I know, but Will, I know that,
for
bro.
everybody that thinks every season you're gonna fucking win something. That's just not how life works.
But if you go back-to-back season trophyless, this prick has to go.
Obviously, that is true, right? I get where you're coming from. I know you don't think like. Listen, I don't think like other Barca fans. Like that's why I get into arguments with all of them. You understand what I mean, right? But here's the thing, because I speak for myself, just like you speak for yourself. But I want you to understand, bro. Yes, clubs don't always win every single year, but the idea of football is, especially if you're supporting a club like Real Madrid and Barcelona, that's how you're taught to think. You understand what I mean, right? You're taught to think that, okay, every single... Bro, you guys won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. In the modern day era, nobody did a back-to-back. You did it. You guys did it. So you guys have shown that you can do it again and again and again and again. And that's where the mentality comes from, of always wanting to win every year.
All right. What I'm saying, though, is, right, not every year will you be able to win everything, right? Like, for example, right? And this is why I always pick at Dave. He said he was not going to be satisfied until we win the treble. Brother, when have you ever seen us win the treble? For you to say that. So then you're...
he meant domestic treble, bro. He meant the domestic treble.
That's a crazy...
No, he said the continental treble. He said
continental treble is the Champions League, the La Liga, and the Copa del Rey.
That's like me saying I'm not gonna be. That's like me saying, Will. That's like me saying that I'm not gonna be happy until Barcelona do 3 Champions League.
I'll be happy if we win the Champions League.
If we won 3 Champions League in a row. I mean, I would love it. Absolutely love it. But
we need to outdo Barcelona this year. That is meaning winning more trophies than Barcelona. If Barcelona win more trophies than us, I'm gonna lose it, bro. I'm gonna lose it again.
I'm gonna say like this: after the season that we just had, if we win a major trophy, I'm gonna be more than satisfied. We take it step by step.
No, Copa del Rey. Copa del Rey is not good enough.
No. If we only win Copa del Rey, I'm not gonna count that. I need either the league or the Champions League. If you win the league or the Champions League and you win the Copa del Rey, okay, my brother, nice bonus, but I'm not going to accept.
I'm not like Faisal that's going to wait 3-4 years.
And wait. If we give, look, I give Alonso. I'm saying that Alonso has to win one major trophy this season. If he wins it and he stays, and we give him another transfer window as well, the next summer transfer window as well, then my brother, I'm expecting Champions League and the league, both of them minimum.
But I'm gonna be real though, Matrix. He has to win 2 trophies this season because.
Just give me either the league or Champions League, and that's it.
Give me La Liga or Champions League. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, just one of them.
No. See, he has to win the Spanish Super Cup because
I couldn't give less fucks, my brother. My brother, this cup has more value than the Spanish Super Cup.
Hold on.
Same value.
Okay. Regardless of what you think, that's a major trophy, and we're gonna either be playing Atleti or Barcelona. Yeah. I do not want to lose another cup final to Barcelona. So,
of course.
So he needs to win that because I expect us to get past Atleti and make the final. So I'm saying 2 trophies. Spanish.
It's gonna be difficult.
I don't get it done. Either the Spanish Super Cup or the UCL. Wait. On top of that, UCL or La Liga. Right? We cannot lose another final to Barcelona.
Just give me a major trophy and I will shut up. I promise you.
I mean, okay.
And
So
don't lose all the
this is the last thing I'm gonna say, guys, right? Because I wanted to just mention this before we get out of here. I see when when Dave was talking about the Faisal thing, I remember I saw some people in the chat were like, you don't know if he was talking to you and all this. Guys, if you have been on YouTube for a very, very long time, you need to understand, bro. Certain people are not gonna call you by name. They don't have the moxie to call you by name. Bro. Okay, bro. They are gonna they will throw shots at you, but they will never actually call you out by name. But you know that they're talking to you. You feel me, right? And that's the thing, man. Some people don't have the balls to call you out.
In my video, I actually asked Faisal, come and meet me outside the Bernabeu face to face and see if you got the balls.
No.
Yeah, you already called out Will and Faisal. He called you out as well.
Come to the Bernabeu.
He called Will as well. Football Carnage, bro. I remember that.
Will called me out.
My brother, we will drop a pay-per-view here. Dave versus Faisal 5-3 rounds.
Meet him outside.
Faisal pay-per-view, my brother, on Football Carnage.
Who called me out?
Let's go.
No, remember in that match reaction, Dave's match reaction when he was calling out Faisal, calling you out, calling everyone else saying.
That was after Barca.
I'm like, I'm surprised you didn't meet him outside. I thought you still on business.
That reaction by end of the day, Dave, after the Arsenal game, that was one of the funniest I've seen, man. I didn't even know it was Dave. I didn't even know it was Dave.
Yeah, I have the police stop me because. And people,
he was fighting the fans.
People saying that Faisal is better than Dave. Man, I don't give a test bait what people think. Who cares, bruv? Yeah, the fact remains as this.
Everybody can eat people.
You guys are one of the best.
The fact remains as this. Yeah, he's a good content creator. I know he is. He does great content, and he's got high standards for Real Madrid Cup. I know that. My response to him said that as well. Yeah. The situation is that when he tries to use subliminals, then I don't like it. If you direct it at my face. Don't talk to me in subliminals.
Dave.
Just say
this.
Exactly.
Just say this.
Say subliminals. I know he's a good content creator. I already know that.
No, but just ask him before, because you could have interpreted way wrong. Because let's be honest, you guys are
the
one
only
of the
content
best.
creator that said I want to give him 3 games. I'm the only one.
Don't mention that Arsenal game to me.
You guys are one of the best game.
I'm the only one, and the situation was where's Omar going more? But anyway, so the situation is that I don't like how he reacted to saying, "Oh, there's content creators saying, oh, give Xabi Alonso only 3 games." I said I want to see Xabi Alonso in these very first 3 games in La Liga. I didn't say I want him out after that. What I said is that I'm going to give him also 10 games to prove himself to me. How is he going to perform in La Liga? That's it. If he doesn't like that, bro, come meet me outside Bernabeu, bruv. I'll be live here in the Mallorca. I've already got tickets to Mallorca game. I got flights to Mallorca game, bruv. I'm going from Ibiza to the Madrid. Back again in Madrid. Watch me outside the Madrid. Watch me outside in the Bernabeu, bro.
Can I promote it?
No.
Brother, you can
come. 5 3-minute rounds.
He wants to come, bro. I'm probably banned by the stadium now, bro. I probably will be banned going inside the stadium at the moment. Who knows, bro? Anyway,
you guys should do a show together, man. Just hash it out.
Me and Faisal do a show together?
Yeah, man.
I'll prefer a white collar boxing match, to be frank, bruv. Let's see.
Here's the thing. One thing I know. One thing.
I'll donate to the Vinny Wages Fund, bruv.
Big
You know
up
what
all
it
the
is, right?
Madridista content
You know what it is with
creators
certain
out there.
people, right? You gotta understand, bro. Certain people, they have no problem saying what they want to say to whoever they want to say it to, and they don't care if that person likes it or not. And certain people, they're just afraid of the smoke. They don't wanna. They don't wanna. I guess. Yeah.
All I'm saying is just give Faisal the benefit of the doubt, man. Maybe he didn't mean him. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe. Hey, listen, I don't know Faisal, man, so I'm not gonna assume. I'm not gonna sit here.
I know Said very well. Said knows Faisal very well. I know Matisse very well. He knows Faisal very well. They've done many shows together. So maybe me and him get on a remote podcast in one day and see what happens, and we can iron things out. But ultimately, I want him to meet me outside the Bernabeu. How about that? Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, fair enough.
Enjoy. I don't like subliminals. I hate subliminals. The one thing I really hate. I hate subliminal messages.
Exactly, man. Stand on business, man. That's it.
Exactly.
That's how I believe. I'm like, bro, if you're gonna call someone out, bro, call them by name and say, this guy, I'm talking to you. It is
now,
what
fair
it is,
enough.
bro.
Let me grab these supers, then we'll get out of here. Big up to Ejovi says, who wins the EPL All-Star team versus La Liga All-Star? So like the best of La Liga versus the best.
It's not even close. La Liga all day.
I think we win.
Historically and even right now. Combined Real Madrid and Barca.
Yamal, Mbappe, Vinny, flipping Julian Alvarez, and all these guys in the same team.
Just imagine having Jude, Valverde, and Pedri as the midfield.
What are you saying, Dave?
Get out of here, man.
Go ahead,
Dave. It's very hard to pick because defensively, Premier League will be better than us. That is a fact. The Premier League team will be better than us. Goalkeeper, we have the best goalkeeper in the world. Real Madrid have the best goalkeeper in the world. Courtois. Midfield.
And the midfield, we will have better.
Pedri in the midfield.
Pedri, Jude,
Valverde and Pedri, bro. Valverde and Pedri in the midfield, bro. Who's gonna be sitting?
I'll just put all of Newcastle's midfield in the midfield, man, and just say, come and face us, bro. That's what I'll do, mate. They're physically crazy. But I like left wing, Rafinha, Vinny, or
the Premier League is like kind of whack with like left wingers. So
I mean, like Haaland's.
Let's put Jeremy Doku in there, bro. Doku.
Will. For you, would you play like Vinny, Mbappe, and Yamal in the front three?
Oh, the Eze is a number 10. He's not even a winger.
Yeah. Eze is a baller, mate. I like that guy.
Shoot. If you want better balance, you could do Mbappe left wing, Yamal on the right,
and Alvarez
and Haaland on top.
No. Alvarez.
Haaland as the 9.
So put Alvarez in the middle, Mbappe on the left, and Yamal on the right.
Yeah.
I would put Haaland in the middle.
I do believe that La Liga wins.
I think that we win.
And then Ejovi also says Madrid is in the Galactico era. Shirt sellers will always start, or you get fired. I don't think so.
That is the truth,
man, bro. Will, you know what it is, Will? I'm gonna do something, right? Will, you know what I'm gonna do, Will? I'm gonna send you. There's a video, right? There's this content creator, right? There. He did a great job. I don't know, Dave, if you ever seen the video. He actually made a full detail of like the Galactico era from like 2006, right? And he broke it down to a Will. Yeah, and bro, I'm gonna send you the video, Will, right? You're gonna love it, man.
Like I'll check it out. But I think that we're just the perfect blend of marketing and also demanding stuff on the pitch, which is why we're the most successful club in the world. But people, seem to forget.
Perez is good. Financial stability, Perez is like A1 in terms of
and on the pitch as well.
We know that already. But Perez, he does demand a certain few players start. I definitely know that for a fact.
Right.
He wants his Vinny, he wants Mbappe to start. That is fact, mate. I know that for a fact. They sell them some more t-shirt sales. You see them queuing up in the Madrid store.
I mean, but I think like a majority of the fan base initially as well wanted those two to be able to work out together. Like who didn't? It's like
no, but that was the dream.
I need to show that.
Well. Here's the thing. That's why even as a Barca, I'll tell you this, right?
And then look how you turned on him, Matrix.
This guy, he got the Vinny shirt and he's talking shit about Vinny, man. Come on, man.
I got Bellingham.
I'll say this to you though, Will.
Can I defend myself here?
Listen, I do want to like run through the supers.
Can I just defend myself? But I love Vinny, but when you perform like that for so many months in a row, then I'm gonna turn on you because I care about this badge. And right now you're hurting this. If you benefit this, I'm gonna love you, my brother. Right now you're holding us back, so you need to get the fuck out of the team.
All right, fair enough. So Phoenix Rising says Dave thinks Rodrygo is a CR7 regen. To be fair, I don't get
no Phoenix. He thinks he's better than CR7.
I don't
he
either.
thinks Rodrygo is better than CR7.
Phoenix.
Yeah, he said, no,
I don't have anything in the back as well.
Big up to Guillermo, who says, does Xavi style better suit strikers or okay, I think you mean Xabi. Does Xabi style better suit strikers or wingers? I think it better suits the midfield.
Strikers as well. If you compare only strikers and wingers, I would say strikers, because he plays. If he wants to play his original system, is the 3 at the back. Then he basically doesn't have any wingers.
But we play 3 at the back though, Matrix. Like we start off games in a back 4, but on the ball, it's too many drops, and then Militao goes out.
Trent and Carrera.
We didn't see that against Osasuna though. Osasuna was Carlo Ancelotti ball, my brother.
No,
we were crossing the ball for 90 minutes again.
We were in the back 3 that entire match against Osasuna.
I saw Carlo Ancelotti football out there against Osasuna. This is what I saw. Crossing the ball for 90 minutes. But we still have fucking Super Mario before he ate the first mushroom, when he's this tiny. We have him as a striker and we are spamming crosses to them. Who's going to hit the fucking ball, my brother?
So Phoenix Rising says there's only one Ronaldo and that's CR7. Dave, what do you think?
Let's go, Phoenix, my brother.
We'll see, man. We'll see, because unfortunately, a lot of two top footballers and a lot of true top managers will definitely disagree with you.
Yeah,
that is an absolute fact.
But you have to agree, though, that CR7 is clear in terms of career-wise. Like, if you had to pick one career to have, you're
as
not
a career. Yes,
I'm picking Ronaldo.
Footballer. R9 is a better footballer, but career,
you would rather have R9's career than CR7's?
Yes, I would, Brief.
Career.
Yes,
career
no Champions League. Yes, end up with no Champions League.
Funny, right?
Imagine being a kid and watching.
R9 has 2 World Cups.
We are killing Kylian Mbappe for no Champions League. R9 no fucking Champions League in his entire life.
He won 0 Champions League, but he's won like 2 World Cups.
All right, fair enough.
He won 1 World Cup. What 2 World Cups?
1994, he was on the bench.
94. He won 94.
How about 94? He was swimming in his dad's ball sack. Still, when did he win the fucking?
He won 2.
He was part of the team that won the World Cup.
He was filling the water bottles for the rest of the
Romario was the main.
Romario, Bebeto.
Romario.
All right, now look, fair enough. Big up to Tajudin says, Dave. Dave, I feel just like you about Real Madrid, but I have faith. Dave has none. All right. Tajudin again says, Matrix, would you place Mbappe at left wing and Gonzalo at striker? Go ahead, Matrix.
All day, whatever it takes to take out Vini from that starting 11, Mawada, I would do. I would even play Perez as a left wing right now before Vini.
Just all right, fair enough.
Change his suit to Real Madrid jersey.
Why does Perez look so miserable during games as well? I don't understand, mate. That guy looks
Perez is like 80 years old, brother.
Yeah, but
Perez is a fossil, my brother. He's on autopilot.
Miserable, bro.
He doesn't work anymore. Autopilot.
That guy looks miserable. All he does is care about counting the money, bro. That's all he does.
Yeah, man.
Yep,
it's all about the money.
Wiping his ass with.
Tajudin says, Omar, would you take Rodrygo for Rafinha, R for R? So, would you swap them, Omar?
Man, I mean, I don't think so. Not now. I mean, if you had asked me this last season, I would have chopped your hand off. I don't even care. Last season, different.
All right, fair enough. Yo, we'll end it there, right? Another chaotic episode of Football Chaos. Look, big up to everybody that jumped on today, right? Shout out to Matrix, End the Stream, Dave, Omar for sticking through to the end. Everybody's links who were on the stream today, it's in the description. You click that, click the fucking hyperlink. It takes you right over. Subscribe, right? This is going to redirect you over to Barca Reacts. I think he's doing a call-in show. So you guys will be able to join, right? Let them know why Real Madrid's better than Barcelona and just cook him. Just cook him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let him know. Carnage Raid. And yeah, I mean, look, big weekend of games. I will be doing a hate along tomorrow.
Of course, man. And another fail hate watch. Make sure you guys are here for another fail hate.
I'm gonna do a match reaction after.
And I got you, bro. Wait, so Matrix, is that what you have coming up?
So tomorrow I'm gonna do a match reaction video straight after the Barca game. On Monday, I will be having Dali on my channel for a live stream, and hopefully this week, Carnage, I can have you also on my channel as well, my friend.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
And Dave is next.
I'm launching my response to Faisal tomorrow. I'm launching my response to him tomorrow. It's a good one, don't worry. It's not so.
We will be there.
I'm like Eminem, bro. If I drop bars and then I wait for the person to respond, and if he does respond again, then I.
Oh yeah, it's like you. It's like the two of you guys. Because last year,
I'm basically Endrick. He's Drake. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So
are you doing any like watch-alongs this week, Dave?
I am doing Barcelona tomorrow, and I'm doing Real Madrid on Sunday.
You guys, feel watches, man.
And then obviously before I announce next week, I am off to Ibiza, and then I'm flying to Madrid straight after to go to the game against
flexing on us, my brother.
If I'm let in, guys, if I'm let in,
Ibiza, my brother. I can't travel 5 kilometers from my house right now, my brother. This guy going Ibiza, my brother.
Yeah, let's see. Then we'll see what happens with that game. But I'm very looking forward to watching Barcelona tomorrow, and also extremely looking forward to watching Real Madrid. And hopefully we can do a number on Oviedo, and hopefully Barcelona gets beaten by Levante. Let's see what happens.
1-1.
Big up, Dave and Omar. Obviously, you have to be doing a watch along to tomorrow, right?
Of course, man. Of course, you know it, man. Barcelona tomorrow. We'll be doing watch along tomorrow. Guys, by the way, I did upload. I got a video out literally right now, guys. On I guess I just did snippets on some videos, streams I did, guys, on Tebas, guys. So you guys want to go take a look at that, guys. Make sure you guys go and check it out, guys, on Omar BYT, guys. It's literally out for like the last 15 minutes. But yeah, man, listen, make sure you guys go out there. Make sure you guys go subscribe, man. Listen, we're trying to get to 5K by Christmas. The closest I want to get to 5K is by El Clasico. Can you guys get me to 5K by El Clasico, man? Yeah, listen,
get me to 1K.
I had a dream. Remember, I said bring me to 4K by the opening day of the season. You guys absolutely killed it. You guys got me to 4K right before the season started, and I appreciated that. So listen, man, get me to 5K.
By the way, guys,
next season World Cup year, I'm trying to get to. I want to be at 10K by World Cup 2020.
Yeah, I think World Cup. By the way, guys, did you know that? Did you realize that Faisal and Manager Madrid, they launched their own Madrid podcast? They call it Madrid Weekly. Straight after, pretty much
a bootleg of Kool-Aid only, man.
Straight after, me and Will, the goats of this Real Madrid scene, created a Galacticos podcast. So unfortunately, we were there first, bro.
Much love, guys.
You know what it is,
the one
bro.
that subscribed to me right now, but much love to you. Thank you.
The Galacticos podcast is clear, just of anything. So
come on, man.
But all right, look.
Vamos Levante, por favor, Levante.
And the Galacticos podcast doesn't have somebody trying to start an OF account, essentially.
Yeah, OF account. Yo, guys, again, everybody's links is in my description. Subscribe, people. Everybody that comes up here drops great content. Again, let Jonas know. Carnage Raid. We'll be back on Monday, people, in a bit.
Get me to 1K.